آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد. يروي الإمام البخاري والإمام مسلم عليه وسلم the hadith tonight, collection of both Imam Bukhari and Muslim narrated to us by Abu Hurayra. This is a very famous hadith about Hajj. You've heard this many times before, and I just want to share it with you as a reminder as we enter the first 10 days of the Hijjah, closely coming to Hajj. Where the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man hajja falam yarfuth walam yafsuq raja'a kayawmi waladathu ummuh." The person who performs Hajj, and within that performance of Hajj, they stay away from any form of fusuq, which is deviation or sinfulness, or sinful behavior, or behavior that is shameful, or that we know is wrong or harmful, or it deviates from what is good character and good ethics. Walam yarfuth. Rafath is any form of sexual expression, in any form. Whether you think sexually, you look at someone sexually, you speak sexually, or you behave in a sexual way. Rafath is any form of sexuality. And in Islam, the only form of sexuality that's halal is with your spouse. Right? وَحِلَّ لَكُمْ لَيْلَةَ الصِّيَامِ الرَّفَثُ إِلَى نِسَائِكُم. Like at night in Ramadan, rafath to your wife, to your spouses is fine. Rafath outside of that is haram. But in Hajj specifically, it will take away the ajr of Hajj. Like it'll ruin Hajj for you completely, because you're in a place and a time where you're not there to think that way. You are there to kind of go back to the origins of your story, of your history, going back to the essence of who you are as a person and what purpose you serve. So if you're allowing these sexual ideas to float around, then you're not here for the right reason. And yes, it'll happen everywhere in life, but in Hajj specifically, you have to put in extra effort not to do this. And it's not easy, by the way. Like it does take effort. I don't think people underestimate this piece, unfortunately, a little bit when they go to Hajj. Like they don't think about it. In Hajj, there's a lot of proximity. People are there's a lot of human beings, and they're from all across the world, and they're from different ages, and everyone's different. For men and women not to perform, like if you don't have the habit of ghadd al-basar, you're going to fail this one badly. Like this is going to be a sore spot for your Hajj if you have not learned to ghadd al-basar. But this is not something. You're not allowed to think that way about your wife. Like the only person that you're allowed to express sexuality towards in Hajj, you're not allowed to. There's no rafath of any sort. She's there as you're her protector. You're there as a provider, protector. That's it. You're just there to take care of her. She's not someone who you're allowed to express that towards. Forget about other people. So this is when hajja falam yarfuth walam yafsuq. You're able to go to Hajj and you remove this piece and you don't deviate. You don't fight with people. You don't harm others. You don't push and shove and yell and scream and curse and. If you do that, if you're able to perform this ritual, this pilgrimage, and not fall into these petty behaviors, then for sure if you didn't do that, you were focused, you were reflecting, you were learning, you were growing. رَجَعَ كَيَوْمِ وَلَدَتْهُ أُمُّهُ. You come back home as if you were born again. It's like the day that you were born, where you are pure, you are clean. So we turned a new leaf, we cleared the slate, wiped it clear. And this is a beautiful thing. Like there's very little moments where the Prophet, or times where the Prophet ﷺ would offer that, or he would promise that. And one of them is a proper Hajj. That's why you do it once in a lifetime. You do it and you get from it something that is extremely valuable. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the barakah of the Hajj and the blessing of going to Hajj, and may the people in Hajj, if we're not there, make dua for us inshallah, and remember us in the dua. يروي الإمامان البخاري ومسلم كل في صحيحه عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم من حج فلم يرفث ولم يفسق رجع كيوم ولدته أمه. صدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. سبحانك وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب